Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now live with BB3TV.
I want my BB3TV. Nostalgia screams. We all believe in shows that had us all in tow. Neon lights and synth vibes grow. Prime time slots when we unplug. We miss the
Hi, we are
beats
here.
of every show.
We are now.
Gonna end in a second. There we go.
Now
What's going on, everybody?
Hey.
Let me bring up the chat so I can see it. Cause
Yeah, pull it up.
where the
You
hell
mean
is
Mox? This is the Porch. This is BB3TV live in person. We are back. As I say, we are here. We are now. We are introducing our new host. Tom and I will come back, but right now this is all about being Monica. Dom being Monica.
Hey. Sup?
Shop.
So we want to know a little bit about you, Monica. We have seen some posts on BB3. We have seen your YouTube channel. We've seen what you do. Can you please tell them about yourself?
Sure. So my channel is all about trying to help people shift their mindsets. And we do that via quotes because what you read, you start to retain through your mind, and then you start thinking that way if you do it on the regular.
Absolutely. So it's about like when you see vibrations, meditations, and all of the above. Like when you read quotes, like you would see like how to make happiness come to your life, right?
And
So-
it's all about the quotes that you read, right? So
Yes.
if you're reading quotes that aren't going to bring that to you, that's not going to happen. So you're also focusing on affirmations and just things that are uplifting, that are going to shift your mindset to you may be in a place where you're not thinking that way, and although you want to something about you that wants to stay in that way, you need to start shifting your mind so that you can just be in a better place, because human instinct is to stay in that place where you're feeling all of the things, but you really want to move to the good place.
That middle struggle towards like you need to find the happiness, the quality of life, the people around you,
Mhm.
and how to make things better. And this is how you do find these quotes, right?
Mhm.
So that's good. You come into the network. It's a different thing, paranormal from the happiness. What brings your quality to show the world what you have to offer?
Well, paranormal is kind of, we all have that thing inside of us that's wondering what's on the other side after. And I'm more about enjoying where we are right now. We all have the questions of what happened afterwards, but you're here right now. So let's focus on that and let's try and make that good. And that's what I kind of do. They're all connected. We all want to know more about who we are and why we are. I'm huge on philosophy,
Okay.
and that's
No, this is how him and I work. We work on like human minds.
Wait,
Questions.
will you do that again?
No,
Yeah.
human philosophy and things like that. This is the Porch. But as far as human philosophy, I like the way you work. I like the psychology of everything you work. And just the thought. What was the one quote that like struck to you?
There's not one. I think it's in the moment, in the time that I'm having. So where this all came from, and I was telling you earlier, is that as a friend to people, people would come to me with their angst and their problems. And when I'm listening to them, your first instinct is to give them advice. And when you're giving advice, you're always giving it from your perspective. And so when you're giving it from your perspective, you're giving it from what you've been through. So you're giving them advice based on what you've been through. You don't know exactly what they've been through. What I like to do is throw quotes their way so that they can start thinking on their own path.
Yeah.
So you're reading these quotes and you're starting to think about what these quotes are saying, and hopefully they're helping your mind shift to a more optimal place where you can get yourself out of whatever you're going through and understand that you'll get past this, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's
No
what's
matter-
up.
So to build on his question, has there ever been a quote that you have given that has actually resonated more with you on a personal level? Not to put you on the spot.
Okay, I made up my own quote and I had it tattooed to my forearm.
Oh wow.
And I made it up. I'm pretty sure I made it up. I'm pretty sure. Because as soon as it came to me, I'm like, I have to get this tattooed to my body. So, and everyone always asks me what it means. And before I tell them what it means to me, I ask them what it means to them. So my quote is, and maybe someday it'll be on my gravestone, is inner being is my soulmate. So if you guys are going to ask me questions, and my quote is inner being is my soulmate, which one of you would like to respond to what you think inner being is my soulmate means?
To me, that sounds more along the lines of like to thine own self be true, kind of. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah.
No, I
But
can
it's
kind of see it too, and I could feel it, like the in and out of the dark, the light and the light in the dark, and the light in the black, and like the inner truth, where the ugly and you have to take the ugly with the good, and the good comes with the ugly. So it's one of these things where it's like you have to accept the fact of like, can you read that again? But I want to go right
no,
here.
I
real
can't
quick.
remember it.
Kate, Carmen, much love. This
Yes.
is Monica right here. This is the first collaboration that I
and Ray.
Ray, what's oh my
Wow.
God, what's going on?
Ray, where have you been?
This is the first collaboration that I'm actually doing here. I am now like the true producer and like in BB3TV with Tom Nally, where I'm doing things live here, where I'm actually finding people in person to do. So these are
Whoa.
well, not like that. Jesus.
No, I wasn't even thinking that way. Oh my
But-
God, I would never think that way. What do you?
In-person
Whoa.
interviews that we're doing.
Hi, Carmen. Hi, Kate.
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Ray,
Okay.
man. I'm glad to see Ray. But anyway, like, yeah, read that again.
Inner being is my soulmate.
So
Happy
let's bring it
birthday,
down.
Ray.
Let's bring it down. Let's break that whole shit down. Inner being is my soulmate, right? So myself is myself, right? Inner being is myself is how I see it. Am I wrong there?
So the thing about quotes is that you're never wrong.
No.
Whatever you read, whatever you take from it is what it is.
Okay.
Because so people tend to be either, when you ask them what their favorite subject in school was, it's either English or math.
Science, math, yeah.
Math and
I hated
science,
math.
they
Christ.
have the exact answer. English is subjective. Subjective is a good word, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Very good word.
when you're reading quotes, there's no answer. It's just what you take from it. And Dom, you said a good word, feeling. What is the
Perception.
feeling you get when you read a quote? in any moment, in any time, you're asking me what my favorite quote is. It depends in the moment and what I'm going through. Something might resonate with me and something might be like, whatever. But it depends on what's going on in your life. What are you experiencing? What are your challenges? And that's what's going to resonate with you. And that's when you start. My videos I try and keep them theme based. And I try and so that, if you're going through this certain thing, these quotes can get you going to feeling a different way. Whatever you're going through, you have to try and make the most out of it and get through it. And
I had to say this is her very first live ever. So, like, for a person to be able to what Tom does, myself does, like, it's one of these things where it transitioned. Like, you have to, like, your audience will watch you. Dom.
I'm intrigued by what she said.
Dom
knows what's going on with her.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's like
Pickle Nick
live ever for her to transition to her first show. I think like this is just introducing us. Nick Muley, what are you doing? I just asked about you, Nick. You could have been.
I was telling him about what you were going through, man.
Jesus of the Christ, you could be on the show. Do you want to be on?
Well, he's typing with his left hand. No, and it's nothing perverted. I'm not. It's a medical thing.
What's the pickle thing about?
Oh my God, that's a long story, but I can sum it up.
Nick Muley, tell the pickle story.
Your pickle story.
No, I can sum it up quicker than he can type it. So we were talking earlier about other networks that we were a part of before, right? So there was another network we were on where they were telling a story about people putting pickles in their shoes and stuff like that. It was a really weird story, and somehow that resonated between me and Nick, and he started calling me Pickle Tom, and then I called him Pickle Nick. And when I did that, I realized how close it was to Pickle Rick, which if you've ever watched Rick and Morty. And then we realized that all of a sudden, like I can do a Pickle Rick voice. I mean, I can sound like Rick Sanchez, and it just took off from there. So he's Pickle Nick, I'm Pickle Tom. That's So that's the short version.
Pickle Nick in here right now too.
Nick, if you want to come in, I can surely send you the link.
Well, come on over.
This guy has the most infectious laugh you will ever hear.
A good voice too. Shit, she can do songs. Now I want to bring Nick in too because this is all BB3 family. There you go. Nick, get your ass in here, bro. I want you to meet Monica. Come on.
Hi, Nick.
You can join it if you are. Right, I'll send you the link.
So you're going to meet somebody. What are you in Chicago? Just say Chicago.
Yeah, he's in Chicago.
See?
What about Carmen? And
Carmen rarely comes on, but if Carmen wants to come in, we can certainly
come in too. Carmen, you want to come in? Carmen's my homie. You just gave me a little option on my computer I didn't know I had, like up and down.
And Kate?
Kate, if you want to come in, you are more than welcome. You let me know. I'll send you the link.
Porch.
You know what? Listen, I'm going to send the link to a group that Nick and Kate are both in.
Send it to fucking Robert White, too. I love him.
He's also in that group.
Yeah.
It's our Minecraft group. Because we play Minecraft because we're dorks.
All right. Nick's coming on.
I just have to find the Minecraft group chat. I have so many chats I belong to. It's ridiculous.
You're so popular.
No.
What the fuck's going on with the fish? I love it. I love seeing all that shit.
Wait, I'll be there to bring up comments.
No, I'm asking him because I've been watching his Facebook. Don't think I forgot. I've just been in ghost mode as ever producing all this shit.
Yeah. You're coming out now.
Yeah, the new stars are coming out. So, Tom, can you bring up that picture of Alonzo?
Sure, hang on. I'm trying to post it to the group here. Give me a second. You got to entertain the people while I do this. If you want me to do everything, you gotta give me time.
You're doing great, Tom.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
You are awesome.
I try.
No, you're doing it. You're not trying. You're doing it.
I try.
Just like those Sekis, he says. Tom is the most interesting man in the YouTube world.
Did Nick say that?
Yeah, I can't click on it, can I? Shit. No. I don't have full control of this shit. I hate not being in control.
Where is it? I'm looking. Oh, there it is.
Everyone hates being.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Or shit. I have BB3.
Yeah, I have to talk to Joe to find out how I can get you access.
I own BB3 and I can't fucking click on nothing.
Well, because I'm the one running it on my own person.
I understand that. Come on with you.
Run in.
A long time follower of Dom and Tom. Yes, you have.
Yeah, this is true.
Absolutely.
This is why I bring in quality here. This is why you should follow BB3TV and new people. When we're gone, they're here.
Gone. It's not gone. It's gone.
Gone. Gone.
You and my dad, you both pronounce it gone. I don't know why my dad's from Philly. It should be gone, because it's gone. You
It's
got to
full-
talk like Rocky when you're from Philly, hey, it's gone, You don't say
Fucking
it's gone.
Gona.
That's gona.
I know. No motherfucker.
That's I think half of the word gonad, by the way. I'm just saying.
That shit on purpose. Yeah.
Or actually more than half of the word of gonad, but gonad has like
Now I gotta ask you a question
Five
too while we're
letters.
waiting on people. You right in front of the world, you felt uncomfortable being live. How do you feel?
I don't think I felt that uncomfortable. Were the vibes uncomfortable in here?
Not at all, but like you wanted to like reach out. How do you feel? Like you have comments, people are saying hello, you have new people that will follow you and check out your shows. Like how do you feel about this?
I don't know. It feels like a little weird because we're just the two of us plus Tom.
But
So-
there's so much. Look.
I know. Look at all of you. Hey.
So do you feel more comfortable being like guys?
I feel comfortable because you're making me feel comfortable.
Yeah, good. I want you guys all to check out our Ray, Carmen, everybody. Go check out our shows, share it, and honestly, like give it a chance. I think this is like quality.
her videos aren't long. I mean, you said they're what, like 7 minutes long?
Yes, I try and keep them 7
And
minutes.
they're very inspirational. Go check them out.
I appreciate your kind words, Tom.
Wow.
That means a lot to me because you are the most interesting man in the YouTube world.
Is he?
I heard that somewhere before.
Stay
Right
thirsty.
there. Nick Muley.
The
No one gives a
Raiders.
shit what Nick Muley says.
I feel like Nick.
That's
has-
not what you say when you want somebody to come in.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Nick.
It's like, hey, come on in. Nobody gives a shit what
A
you say.
joke, for Christ's sake. Nick, come on in.
I'll give him.
Well, I think you're gonna really do good.
He's on Nick time. Nick time runs a little bit slower.
Nick's
than the rest
gotta
of us.
hurry his ass out. What is he doing?
Listen,
Well,
Nick will tell us when we're playing a game, whether it be golf or Minecraft, or I'll be in there in 15 minutes. 45 minutes later, he comes in. So
Tom, put that comment out. Where can I find her? Please go to BB3. Check her out. It's called Being Monica.
Yep. I got it.
Yep.
I got it.
Pinpoint that. Shoot those missiles. And there it is. We're gonna find you.
I got it.
Okay, we're seeing a lot.
Oh
of,
my God! Don't do it! Don't do it!
We're
listen.
seeing a lot of Nick and Ray, but what happened to Carmen and Kate?
They go in and out.
In and out.
I'm with my girls.
Okay.
Just
Don't don't just Google or don't just like YouTube search being Monica, because when you do that, there's a lot of friend stuff that comes up.
I know.
But I have the channel. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
If I do this, let's pay attention.
Here we go.
Pay attention. I
Did
didn't
it
know.
go up?
See?
Oh yeah, it did.
Thank you, Tom.
No problem. There it is. It went up on YouTube
Being Monica
chat,
right now.
and
So
on Facebook chat.
I gotta say too, like it
Hit
live.
subscribe. Bring her up.
Bring me up.
We should play one of our videos here later, but I gotta say, like the reason, you gotta be a real certain pilot to come to BB3TV because we, Tom, you and I dealt with some bullshit, right?
A lot.
Fuck, man, we fired.
That's
Not going to mention any names. But yeah,
We fired the best of them, didn't we?
again, not going to mention any names, but yeah,
Right.
we did.
So when I see a structure, which I know is prompt, real to life, and I
Uh-oh.
theories in the chambers, I'll bring Nick in too. Nick,
What's up, guys?
there's your family
What's going
member right
on?
there. There's Monica right there, being Monica, BB3.
Now,
Like,
let me
Nice
just
to meet you,
explain
Monica.
the reason why Nick's hue is red is because he decorates his basement for every holiday, and of course he's still decorated for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's the last day of February, so this is
Yep.
all coming down by
Yep,
tonight.
it's all going to be green soon.
Yeah, then everything will soon be green.
Thank
It's
you,
not
Ray.
easy
You
being
just
green.
subscribe to my channel.
Awesome.
Love you.
Ray's awesome.
this is what's up. This is what we're supposed to
Obviously.
do. Nick, why are you in red? I feel like I should be afraid to come to your house.
Valentine's
You
Day.
are a very what the hell? You're a very pretty
Well,
picture. I'm seeing you in red, and I feel like if I come to your house, I'm going to get murdered.
Well, I could say two things. Obviously, again, one is for Valentine's Day, but I also feel like I'm kind of living that same lifestyle that Kramer did with the Kenny Rogers chicken roaster sign across the window. So
Can you change the hue?
no, I didn't change the hue. This is actually what I got lights on that are red.
Christ.
So
But let's
Yeah,
not forget to mention
You're
that
the
would-
pink
Anything I
lipstick
would've
I never
kept
kissed.
with the heart behind his head, it looks like bunny ears over his head.
Oh my God, Nick. Get out of there quick. Save your life.
yeah. Yeah, I mean it's kind of like the chicken roaster sign, except it's not across from our window.
No,
All
it's
right,
just
so
in the
proper
room.
thing. Nick, introduce yourself to Monica. She'll do the same.
Whoa.
Well, first off, it's nice to meet you, Monica, for the first time. It's always great meeting new nice folks.
Yeah, she's cool.
Thank you, Nick. It's nice to meet you too.
So you guys, welcome to BB3TV. Like I did you, Nick. So she's doing
You
shows.
did, Nick? Was that a prerequisite? Because I didn't have to do that.
I didn't either.
Is
Nick.
that part of the deal?
No.
Oh. 'Cause I
She's like, all right, I'm out.
didn't read the fine print.
Pinky finger on that one.
I didn't read the
It's really cool because, like, Nick, you're where? Chicago. Excuse
That's
me,
correct,
Chicago?
Chicago.
Tom, Philly, Florida.
Chi-town.
Yep, that's what we call it too.
Poor
Chi-town.
people here could like actually sit together, hang out, different towns, spread their words, spread their videos, their messages. This is what
Exactly.
we're built for BB3TV.
Exciting.
Yep. And if Robert joins, then we have Australia too.
Oh.
Well, how about Australia?
Excuse
too?
me, guys. Just 1 second. I gotta take this real quick. I'll be right
He's
back.
got a fart.
You're so important right now.
Look at this call. I really want to know this call.
Hi, this is Nick, your porn star for the day.
Do they still
and,
have calls like
and what
that?
are you wearing right now?
Hey, can you put up Ray's comment? He just subscribed to
Oh.
Monica's channel.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
so
there was another one just sitting up there. I
subscribe to
think.
it too. Yeah.
I really appreciate that. I'm
Yeah.
just starting out, and honestly, the whole point, it's not for me to get attention. It's really, I want to help everyone out there.
I
Oh.
can confirm you just went from 8 to 9.
Woohoo! I need to get to double digits.
Listen, you're one away.
You're one
Listen,
away.
somebody out there, subscribe to Being Monica. The link is up. You know what? I'm gonna put it up again.
Benefit.
Let Nick do it. Or Kate.
Or Carmen.
There's the link again. Click on that link. Go hit subscribe. Watch our videos. Like the videos. Comment on the videos.
Give me ideas for videos. Are you going through something? Is there something I can help you out with? That's what I want to do.
What are your ideas for videos coming to BB3?
I can't disclose that. I honestly
Don't
have.
I
even
respect
know
that because people will steal that shit.
I know.
Yeah.
Like people keep asking me. First of all, people are giving me great ideas. I have stuff all the way up until September, honestly, but
Wow.
I will sneak stuff in. And there'll be repeats. Let's plug my February, which has been. I have spent the month of February focusing on Rumi quotes. Rumi is deep. He's enlightening, and he. I am that. Just so we all know, I'm already in the deep place. I want to just everyone can have a great life, and I know that. And
Are we allowed to pull up quotes? Because I would like to talk about the deepest thing that I know. Tom, are we allowed to put that on here?
It's like
And I would
my
like for-
birthday.
Angela quote. I would think.
I would like to fire those shots at her and see what it feels like. Can we do
But
that?
if you said
Sorry
what the
about
quote
that,
was
guys.
for me to look it up, then she'd already know what it was. So
Alan Watts, money.
Like, throw it up.
Ellen or Alan?
Alan Watts, money on YouTube. This thing gets me to where the point that I knew how to make BB3TV.
Nick, what did you want to say?
No, first off, sorry that I had to cut off for a sec. It was a
You
friend of mine.
fucking better be,
We
Nick.
understand you're
Just
too
kidding.
important. We understand that. That's why you're here.
Yeah. Honestly, it's been kind of a rough
Okay.
day for me. So,
So,
you
Ray,
know, I'm
I have-
definitely glad to be on here
Can you
tonight.
pull this up real quick? Because I want Monica to answer this. I have severe anxiety when in large crowds. Tom, can you pull that up?
I'm sorry, I was looking up your other thing.
No, I know. We're going to do that. But I want Monica to answer this, please.
Oh, I have a question. Like, I have to give life advice?
I would, because
I
he's
could.
asking you.
Is that not what you do?
I try to allow people to go within themselves and find the answers, but I'm happy to offer what I believe could be the best route.
So if you were to break this down, right?
I am, shocker, I am an introvert. I am,
Sure.
I
am too. I know it's hard to believe, but I am.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
and I've
yeah,
accepted.
yeah.
There was a time when you were put down because you were an introvert.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
even in school, you are forced to be social. But some of us just don't want to be social. We like being by ourselves. We're okay with that. And I am somebody who loves being in my own thoughts. If you give me like a good 20 minutes by myself, I will feed on my own thoughts and I enjoy it. So if you have severe anxiety when you're in large crowds, I don't know if you have to be in large crowds. If you don't go to it. Is there something that's making you go to it? Because if you don't want to be in large crowds, guess what? Don't.
Well, I got to talk to you about that.
Okay.
Because I have severe anxiety too.
Okay.
I appreciate large crowds.
So I am somebody, I told you I'm an introvert.
Mhm.
I like being in large crowds, but I don't want to interact with the people in the large crowd. I
Yeah.
like the activity and the vibe, but I don't want people up to me. Bless you.
My anxiety gives me
you.
ideas where, like, I could talk to you in a way where it's like, you know, we can make a better life and shit like that. But, like,
So you're telling yourself, this is something
okay,
I've learned.
I'm going to get schooled
This
real
is
quick.
something I've learned. I have severe anxiety when in large crowds of people. Loud noises trigger me. That's the conversation you're having with yourself right now.
With myself?
You're having that conversation and you're repeating that belief within yourself. You have to start telling yourself that you're okay with it. Because the more you believe what you're telling yourself is what you're going to believe. That's the perception. That's perception in itself.
Well,
You are believing the thoughts that you are having.
I like being by myself on my own time,
Mm-hmm.
but I really enjoy being in front of large crowds.
So understand that, but also understand that when you're outside of your comfort zone, you have to find comfort outside of your comfort zone. Ray has severe anxiety when in large crowds.
Sure.
And loud noises.
Let's see what Ray said here. I avoid places with heavy amounts of people. Okay.
What's wrong with that? If you don't like that, don't go to
There's
it.
nothing wrong with
Is somebody making you go to it? Because if you don't like it, don't do
it.
it.
Good question.
Hey, Joe's in the chat.
Hi,
That's what I'm
Joe.
saying. Joe, what's up? Insane Joe. Hey, send it.
Yeah. Do
He's
you want me to send? Do you want me to send the link, Tom, to the Fear Fans chat?
To the fear.
Ray, is this helping you at
Yo,
all?
Nick. It's all family. Send it.
all
Ray,
right, go ahead.
I want to hear from
You're
Ray.
about to hear from the world.
Is this helping you? Do you understand? Like, do you feel like you have to be in those situations?
Because you don't, man.
Here's what I got to say real quick. If he doesn't say,
Well, I'm
maybe we
waiting.
can do a show with him.
Okay, so
See, now you're thinking.
no.
Now the brain.
My hair is actually tickling. I need a cut. But okay, so we are forced to think that we have to do things when really we don't. We have this obligation somewhere, but really we don't. So we have to start thinking about, what do we really have to do? We have to.
It's Carmen saying,
Thanks, Tom.
yeah, I love Carmen. She can't come on. Go ahead. Keep
Okay.
rolling.
We have these, we feel like we have obligation all the time to do things, but do we really have to do them? And why do we feel the obligation? So there's times I have to force myself to go into Walmart and other places. I don't know about where you're at, but I hate grocery shopping. I will go shopping for clothes for days. But if you ask me to go to a grocery store, no. So I started shopping online, and I have things delivered.
Well,
That's an option for you.
Can I?
It's funny because I actually work at a grocery store.
Nick, you do. Okay, well, I want to talk about this. Like,
Yeah.
and Monica, you talk about you shop online, and Ray, let's talk about this.
Yes, let's talk about shopping online.
I shop online, but I prefer shopping in store, preferably because I want the human interaction. I want to see how these people fuck up. I want to see how they.
Don't expect people to fuck up.
But they don't. There's a lot of people who are very nice.
Don't.
They do around here.
What you put out there, if you expect people to fuck up, they're gonna fuck up.
Well,
so don't expect that.
I expect.
I hope
Oh,
they don't. But they
Uncle
do.
just showed up. Tom.
Listen, we have Australia in the house.
Yes. The
Yep.
no, the yes.
Hey, Robert.
No, sir. The
Hey.
thing, all this, and I do that, and I experience it. And I expect it, and it happens. You're in Australia right now.
Hi, Robert.
Hi.
So
Yo,
nice to
Yo.
meet
Monica, high five! I told you you'd be around the world.
Monica.
Look at that.
You're from Australia, mate.
Oh, hey, look.
What?
Uncle-
And we got
Uncle
another
Wilson
one.
showed
Come
up.
on in.
What's up, Joe?
How you doing?
Oh,
Good.
I
How
feel like
doing?
Insane Joe is right up my alley.
You're around the world.
Whoa.
Welcome to BB3TV.
Thank you. This is such a great welcome.
Cheers.
The leader of the insane asylum.
Bonza.
I finally met him. Now I can.
See? These are all the people we were talking about earlier. None of it was bad,
Yeah.
by the way.
We were talking about all
I
of
don't know. Where were you yesterday, Tom?
My allergies were kicking my
Ah.
ass, man. The
That's
last
what-
2 days, they've been kicking my ass. They still are,
Oh,
but I'm here.
who's that lovely lady?
That's my wife.
What's up, lady? What are you doing?
Hey,
Oh,
I haven't seen you in forever. Cheers to you.
what's her name?
Lady,
Tanya.
Oh, hi, Tanya.
Hi.
Thank you for showing up.
so how you doing, Nick?
Oh, it's all good.
Oh, I'm getting there. It
Legs.
sucks being able to just use one arm.
Well, tell me about it. I've had that
Yeah.
problem for the last 3
Tom,
weeks.
don't even laugh. What the fuck?
no,
Yeah,
I just, when he said that comment, I'm like, man, well, this is the guy to talk to.
You know,
You know?
Some
As
people
you guys can
do
see,
are.
it's actually it's kind of in a cast right now.
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, I
I,
couldn't tell it was in a
that'll-
cast.
I
That'll
still
stop you
can't-
from opening the gate and leaving it open.
I still have no strength in my hand or my arm yet.
Uh huh.
It's still very
You'll
weak.
get it back though, Joe. You'll get it back.
As
Yeah.
for me, I can't lift anything
It's
more
going
than
to be a lot
10
of
pounds.
physical therapy.
As for me, I can't lift anything more than 10 pounds for the next 5 days because it was a pretty big procedure, and I can't even go to work now so I'm off for the next 5 days.
I know those procedures.
I can't wait for day 6. What's going to happen on day 6?
I should be able to get back. So for those of you guys that don't, I know most of you guys know, but Dom and Monica, just to tell you guys what happened, I had a angiogram earlier today, and Dom, I think you probably remember seeing this like a few months back, but Monica, obviously, since we just met, this is your first time hearing this, but 3 months ago, I actually had 2 brain bleeds, or it was under the same category as a stroke.
Wow.
So, which it indeed almost killed me. So, ever since then, they've been doing a lot of these checkups on me, and I had the angiogram was to check to see how things have been going on in my head. But in order for that to work, they had to put it actually in my wrist, which thankfully I was in the all clear. But because of the wound that was put in from like this huge needle that they put into my wrist, it was going to have to take a few days to heal. And I can't lift anything heavier than 10 pounds because if I do, it actually could cause a blood clot next. So I'm just been going through hell.
We are so lucky there's a lady here right now. Otherwise, I'd be so inappropriate.
Nick,
So
I
would
have
I.
a question for you.
What's that?
I have a question for you.
Yeah, what is it?
You said you almost met death.
Yeah,
Where's your head at right now?
it's definitely, as I could probably really describe, I definitely have a much more appreciation, I think, for living, but also I don't feel the pain is pretty much has disappeared. I mean, and when I say that I almost died, was
Crazy.
the pain was just so much more than what I could take.
No, let's not talk about the pain. Let's talk about
Are you trying to be like me, Tom?
Yeah.
you guys are like twins.
What? No, I'm not that old.
There is a song. There's a song we can all sing at the end.
Oh,
But
no.
let's speak.
Ray had 2 heart attacks and a stroke. You guys
You're reading fucking quick.
you are experiencing life saying, hello, hi, I'm here. Like, what do you think about that? Like, when you have a life-altering experience, does that, like, bring you to, like, hey, I'm here? Like, what do I do? Like, I'm having this, I call it an experience. I call life an experience. You're here for an experience. Nick, you had this thing that's happening. Your like arm is recovering right now, and you had that happen. Ray is telling us that he had 2 heart attacks and a stroke, and Insane Joe, well,
Well, I gotta say to Jeremy, I'm glad Nick's here because he's family to BB3TV no matter what.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was able. Yeah, this was something I was able to join because I just didn't have anything else going on, and this is a couple click.
No,
Well, you gotta keep your
family.
mind
I haven't been
busy.
here in a month, so I'm glad he's here. Thank
You
you.
gotta keep your mind busy. You know, those
Yeah.
voices in your head, Nick, can really cause some trouble.
Well, and I just said before, as I just said before you came on, I'm off work now for the next 5 days, so I won't be able to really. I won't be able to really do much, so that's why I'm taking this opportunity of joining on.
Yeah, dude. It's my voice broke again. What the hell? Am I going to puberty?
who just said that it's about your mind? Who said that?
Me, the insane man.
Talk more about that, because it's all our life experience is all in our mind. We are living our life.
Well, in my mind, I have like several voices, and they constantly argue.
The wig.
Now it's
Oh my God! Not the wig.
That's exactly what I've been doing, Jeremy. I've been resting a lot. I've been drinking. That's the other thing. Prior to the procedure, I couldn't drink or eat anything before this.
Oh, I hate procedures.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
had to. As soon as midnight hit last night, I couldn't drink any more water or anything. In fact, the only time I had any consumption of anything was this morning, but that was just to take my blood pressure medication. But tiny sips of water, but that was it. Until then,
I hate it.
I didn't eat anything till like about.
I hate
4
that
5
when they
o'clock.
ask me not to drink after midnight, man.
Yeah.
I get cotton mouth on a daily basis.
Yep.
Happy
Insane
birthday,
Joe,
Ray.
I want to hear more from Insane Joe. I feel like he has a lot to say about his experience.
Me,
Yeah,
I'm just an old man.
and that's why you have the most experience out of all of us.
I'm older than everybody here.
Yes,
I
thank you.
bet on it.
How old are
Well,
you?
I'll be 58 next month.
Really?
In my mind, I'm like 300 because I'm a vampire. I'm going to live forever.
Oh.
Well, it's funny. I'm the youngest one
Yeah,
here.
it's nothing.
Funny enough, I'm the youngest one here.
It used to be my role a long time ago.
But being the
Long
oldest
time
one,
In 2 weeks.
Right.
Wow,
Right.
that's a great
Birthday's in
question.
2 weeks.
Throw that up. Let's
Is it
talk
2
about this
weeks?
question. Let's
Exactly
actually
2
dive
weeks.
deep into that question.
What
What Ray said.
Ray said, it's not a question, but he said, over the years, I looked back at my life, what matters and what to throw away.
This is a great question.
That is what like life is about. Is you're learning along the. That's all it is one lesson after the next.
So
yeah. Well, the older you get, the wiser you get.
challenge.
Well, that doesn't apply to everybody, by the way.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I was going to say, maybe not you, Tom.
All those motherfuckers right now to that question.
Tom.
Everyone, no, tell them I challenge you, motherfuckers, to answer that question.
I challenge you, mother foes. Tom, can you name one of the biggest life lessons that you've learned thus far? Because you're going to learn more. What's one life lesson? Let's get deep here. Get deep. Let's not be surface level. We can all do that on a daily basis. Tom, deep.
Yo, he's family. Bring Tom. Listen
What?
to me. Bring York in if he wants to bring in. Jeremy York. Ask him to come in.
But
if he
Tom
wants
has
to.
to.
he has the link. It's in the Fear Gators chat.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not sure if he is going to be able to come in, but
All good. No
up
matter
to
what,
him.
he's family. Thank you, brother.
But Jeremy, you're more than welcome to come in.
Jeremy?
The biggest lesson. Well, that's a tough one. I mean, there's a lot of big ones I've learned, but I don't know what I'd classify as the biggest one. I mean, there's some morbid ones that I've learned. You know, that we come into this world alone, we go out of this world alone. You know what I mean?
So what does that mean?
That
When you're-
Jeremy's
that you
Yeah,
really
that's what that
can't assume that you can count on any given person.
But do you
But at
have
the same time, you do have to love. You know what I mean? You do have to have respect and love for those around you who do have respect and love for you.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of twists and turns in that question. Because there's the bitter side of me, and we all have the bitter side of ourselves. You
I've
know,
already
but
seen that in
there's
my
also the loving side of me as well. You know, which I tend to hope is my stronger suit, the loving side. But I do have some bitterness in me. But that happens when you're 50 and older. You know, I'm just saying.
Tom,
Wait, let it roll.
Tom, I've already seen the bitter side of you when we play Minecraft.
Well, that's because you don't listen to a goddamn thing I say.
After what I heard, I'm taking Tom's side on that one.
Yeah.
My
This man doesn't listen to anything when he's being helped. But no, wow, what?
Tom, tell me. Monica, ask the question again.
You know, that all comes down to DTA.
The biggest.
Joe, hold on. Joe, hold up. One
No,
second.
maybe-
Let's get through this.
maybe-
Tom, answer the question. She's gonna ask it one more time.
No, really, Joe is feeling the answer right now. So maybe Tom.
No, I was going on what Tom said. It sounded like DTA. You know, the only one you can trust the most is going to be yourself.
Well, in the end, because we're the only ones we have at the end. But
that's
it's
not a bad
the
thing.
it's the journey on the way to that though that also matters.
Pull up Ray's last comment, please.
It's the journey to that end that
Okay.
matters.
So, give it 3 seconds. Take it down. Everybody goes through this. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's terrible. It's a terrible feeling. You know, divorce. You love somebody. You give your everything to everybody, and you got to go through it alone again. Like,
well,
is that what the fuck life was meant for?
No, can I?
Oh,
please,
Jeremy's here.
Sure.
Can I please stop? Because
Hey, Jeremy.
Said something more.
hi, Jeremy.
Jeremy, what's up, brother?
How's it going?
You didn't shave your head yet.
Okay, so what people tend to do is they hang on to the bad
Yeah.
things that have happened in their life. And when you keep hanging on to the bad things that happened in your life, you're going to keep feeling the
Yeah.
feelings that you had when the bad things happened in your life. So there is no reward for holding on to the bad things
No.
or the bad feelings that happen. You're not going to get a reward for that.
Can I
No.
string on for that?
You
I want to actually.
However,
Robert, I say that because
however,
I love him. He's one of my favorite people in the world.
and look how he
Robert, I
smiles.
want to know what you talk about in this. What do you
it's easy. It's easier to hang on. Real quick, it's
gonna hear
easier to hang on to the bad than to embrace the good because, for whatever reason, our minds are messed up in that way.
We feel like there's some kind of, we are giving it grace by hanging on to that.
See?
We're
Yeah.
owning our feelings. We're honoring whatever the bad thing was. But every time you feel that feeling, you're just holding on to the negative feelings.
And that's
You
why
need to get past the negative.
that's why my life is a constant contradiction of itself.
Yeah.
Because I have that person residing in this head, but I also have the I love everyone person inside the head. So it's
Focus
like a
on the
constant.
I love.
That's
It's
what
a constant
Yeah.
back and forth. It's not easy.
Robert, I want your opinion.
causes all of this. See, the gray hair.
Yeah,
Well, the
Robert,
thing-
throw in.
Gray
The
hair.
thing I learned,
Gray
the thing
hair.
I
is
learned
hot.
was with 3/4 of one leg and the full other leg, don't stand up, otherwise you lean.
Well, then that changes your name, right?
Exactly.
You become Eileen.
But they come.
That's what she said.
Hey guys, can
Yeah.
everybody introduce themselves real quick from Jeremy to Joe to Robert, everybody, please. Start from the bottom. Jeremy, introduce yourself to the porch, please.
Very simple. My name is Jeremy York. I am the founder and owner of Things and the Things Network. And I am trying to become a published author.
Very good.
Oh, I did that too late. Sorry. I did that too late.
Do it up, Tom. Everybody goes through it.
All right. If everybody goes through it.
Too. Okay, so Monica, you start first.
I am Monica. I have my channel Being Monica, and basically I just want to make people feel good. I want to help them shift their mindset so that they are living the best life that they can, because it's all in your head.
Yes, I'm Dominic Sanacero. I'm Real Talk with Dom. I am part owner of BB3 TV. I am the producer. I am the bloodline of this, the heartbeat of knowing what art works, and I want everybody to succeed in this life. I love this, and this is why I love BB3. I am the baby bird.
That's what BB stands for. Baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Nick.
My name is Nick Muley. I am also a co-founder of the Things Network and also run the Things Illinois chapter here in Chicago. I also run a successful podcast of my own called the Nick Files, and also just recently became the founder of my own network alongside Lois called the N&W Multiverse Network. And you're going to hear this from Robert. I also work with him on a few occasions with a podcast with him and Nikki from Australia. So I've been working on different. In addition, I've been doing different podcasts throughout North America, Europe, Asia, and Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, can you not be fucking pink?
He claims it's red. Yeah, well, I'm Robert, down in Queensland, Australia, making sure that there's a cyclone off the coast at the moment. It doesn't know which way it's going. It went down in power, then back up in power, category 4. It looks like it's going to go straight by us. I'm in Rockhampton, or outside of Rockhampton, but basically at Rockhampton. 2 years ago, I had my leg cut off because there was a infection that got into the bone, diabetic infection. So I've been in a wheelchair since. And I've been doing the podcast, as Nick said, with Nikki, with Paranormal Perth. Previous to that, I'd also been on my own doing Small Town Paranormal. That's something most people don't know. We've travelled around around Australia a fair bit. Got down to New South Wales, into the middle of New South Wales, up to the far north of Queensland. Just been back and forth doing lots of things, gathering animals.
Wow. Ah, look at this guy.
Look at him.
Oh, I'm muted. What do you want to know? I'm Insane Joe. I run Utterly Insane Productions, which we have a few podcasts. I'm also on Fear Fans. I do paranormal investigating. I'm from Wisconsin. I survived leukemia, died a few times. That's about it.
And you're on BB3TV.
Oh, yeah.
How about that? And then there's this guy. Nobody.
Yeah, I wonder who this guy is.
No. So obviously, Tom, I co-founder but creator on BB3TV. Also have my own YouTube channel. This is Tom's World, where I do exploring in wooded areas, especially historic related stuff. It's a lot of fun. You can watch those videos. You can join me on the lives there as well. Dom and I used to do a lot more lives here on BB3 TV. We're looking to get back into doing some more. So you got to get used to our ugly mugs. Yeah, that's about it.
Don't forget your nickname's Pickle Tom.
That's right, and I am.
And created a people world.
Oh yeah.
And also the most interesting man in the YouTube world.
I was waiting. I was giving you the line at the opening. I said, and I am.
Tom,
Yeah, but you forgot to say you don't always drink beer.
Get
When
your
you
ass
do,
off there. Let's talk.
That's not true.
You prefer to get plastered off your head.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, it's all the time.
That's a new one.
Hey, Tom. Let's speak about something personal.
All right.
You
No,
and I.
about that long.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
I was talking about my snake, my like the python I have.
Yeah, when it comes to BB3 TV, you and I got tired of things, right? Let's speak in front of the world. We didn't want to do any more interviews anymore. All became the same shit. Nothing else happened. When we create BB3 now, this sharing thing, like share everybody's shows, make sure everybody like has contacts. Like, you know, if Monica puts something up, Nick shows it, Taryn shows it, Robert shows it, Tom shows it. You and I have interviewed everybody in sight. We got tired of it. You don't even want to do it no more. I'm the one talking you into doing it.
Yeah. Because
I have 5 more shows to do it. What makes you still want to still do it?
I don't, you know, that's
because I could do it by myself, but I can promise you, I still want to do it with you.
Ooh, that sounds
well, I do know that people like
It's my brother.
the back and forth that we have. You know what I mean? It's, and that's part of the reason why I still don't just flat out say no, I'm not. You know what I mean? But and it's a good time. It's fun. It just got a little crazy, you know what I mean? Like struggling week to week to try to find an interview, and then when we find an interview and we talk to somebody and they said, "Man, I'd really like to be part of your network," and then they never talk to us again.
Well,
like it just got a little.
You guys deal with the same shit or what?
You know, it got a little
repetitive.
Disheartening.
Yeah. That would be a good word. Disheartening. Yeah. So it made it hard to want to continue.
Well, because the people don't follow through on everything that they say they will do. And that's the thing, like...
Yeah, but life gets in the way. Like,
well,
we have these big plans, but then something happens, and then something else happens. And so it's all about, what are you going to...
To answer your question, I actually have a really great answer for this.
I love great answers.
Shove my face into the ground if I have the wrong answer here.
I will. I'll do it.
So, yes, you're right. I can do this by myself.
This is me shoving his face in the ground. No,
I can no, you can. You can put that. I can do this by myself. This entire network, all this shit, podcast, everything, literally, everything. YouTube's all down the line.
Yeah.
I choose to pick the people in my life to make my life better, who I want to hang around with, to make a better network, a better structure for myself.
I would never not hang around with you until you.
That's
know
what I'm
that.
saying. Like, I choose this because I believe in all of you. That's the thing. Or I could be a selfish prick and just do YouTubes and this is Real Talk with Don by myself. But I choose to create BB3, which is the baby bird symbol, so everybody succeeds.
Yeah.
It's the veins running through those arms of those wings that the bloodline runs through. You see how fucked up that is? Nobody sees that. Tom did. Well, now all you guys do too now. It's the veins of how I want you to succeed. I want you to eat dinner at my table. I don't want you to lose. I want to show your structure. I want to show your entertainment values. I think you're good enough for this world. When in this world you show you're not fucking good enough. You are. That's where BB3 comes in.
Yes.
What? Say it.
To borrow a phrase from another friend of mine, you are worth it.
Yeah.
And your worth comes from you, not from anybody else.
Right. And
So how much you think you're worth is how much you're worth.
and BB3 is built off planes.
2 pennies.
We talked about this earlier, like jet fighters. You are the best of the best coming in. You are coming off that structure, and you are going in to destroy, and you have people behind you to fucking literally have your back with those bullshit ass comments and shit. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's got your back here. This is Top Gun.
We are not having any bullshit comments here, by the way.
No, everybody's family.
We're all good here.
Like Jeremy and Nick is all Things Network. They're all family. They could fucking post anytime they want
I feel
here.
like everybody is feeling good right now. How do you feel, Tom?
I feel pretty good.
Yeah. Nick, how do you feel?
I feel pretty good.
Robert?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah.
You're great. Insane Joe. Insane Joe, how do you feel?
With my hands.
Yes.
All right. Now, again, I'm going to respect
Phil
the
with his
female.
hand. Jeremy, how do you feel?
I am tired.
You
You're
are what?
tired.
Tired.
Yeah,
Oh.
tired.
Day for you.
It's
It's
been a long day. I'm ready for bed, even though it's not even 9 o'clock.
Man, you got to go to work early.
We
Hit this-
appreciate that although you're tired, you showed up here. That means a lot.
Well, that's the same. That actually, believe it or not, that makes 2 of us because when I had the angiogram this morning, I had to get up really early for it. So
Yeah.
when they went through the procedure, I was basically going in and out. I was knocked out a few times. So, yet, in spite that I'm tired myself, I still wanted to come on anyway.
That's
Yes,
what's up.
thank you for
After
that.
going through anesthesia, you're going to be feeling the effects of it for 20
Yep,
days.
they definitely put anesthesia. Yep. So,
Yeah.
I still, in a way, am.
How much movement do you have in your fingers?
I could still move them. It's just they put this cast on my arm to keep my arm straight because when they inserted the needle into my wrist, when I was told it's going to bulge up a little bit. And again, they want to keep it straight so I don't disrupt it because that could lead to a blood clot.
Yeah, and you're on a weight limit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the other thing too. Unfortunately, I can't.
Yeah, I wish I could lift 5 pounds.
Even though I've been exercising, I can't do my weights and stuff until after 5 days.
Don't do any exercises. Don't.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
Hashtag day 6.
sit on your ass.
Yeah.
All looking forward to day
The only exercise I could still be allowed to do because we did ask the doctors was we have a treadmill, so all I can do is just walk, and that's it. I can't do anything else.
If that's all you can do that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So everything else is gonna.
Don't even do that. Watch fucking Marvel.
No,
for
no,
2
no,
hours.
no, 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 no,
Fuck
no.
that.
Move it. Move your body. Your body is your vehicle. It's working for you
Yeah.
100% of the time. Do it a favor. Keep it moving.
Nick, I'm proud of you, buddy.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Before
Until
it.
you
you
know
get,
it, this is going to be a distant memory.
and then you get old, and then your body decides to fail.
No, you are
It
still
does.
living. You are still living. Your body has not
You know,
failed.
look,
No, it just feels
look.
different. It just feels different.
No,
Yeah.
it you know, when you can't use a limb, that's how you feel. I mean, when you lose total strength in your right arm and your hand from having a stroke, yeah, that you know, you begin to feel pretty useless and get pretty pissed off at times because you can't even lift a can of soda that's almost empty and then it falls out of your hand.
Yep.
You know,
But
I
can you
mean,
still walk?
and you keep trying and you keep trying and you
Robert,
keep,
I love you.
you
You
know,
did exactly what you're supposed to do. You still have other parts. Something gave up, or something isn't what it's supposed to be in your
yeah.
mind at this time. But look at Robert. He said, "Look at what you do have."
So
You know,
at this point, like to
you
break
get to a
subject,
certain point, you get tired of overcoming. You know, I overcame a lot. I understand Robert lost a limb, you know, and that I feel bad about that. But you know, I also overcame leukemia and died on the table. I was pronounced dead. They almost pronounced me dead
But you
because
came back.
they were having
Look
they
at
were
And that's what
having
counts.
trouble
now.
with me
Thank you,
dying.
Joe.
But
We appreciate
all
you.
the shit I went through, it's like, you know, I wouldn't wish some of that stuff on my worst enemy because
No.
it was hell. I mean,
Mhm.
the worst part of the whole disease and stuff wasn't
Yeah.
actually the disease. It was
It
the
was the
fucking
curing of it.
morphine. It was a morphine drip. They had me on one of those morphine with drip machines, and then they sent me home cold turkey. Now those withdrawals from that morphine addiction were
Yeah. Hell.
worse than the disease, the cancer.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It
So
was
what
a
I'm
lot
gonna do,
worse.
guys, hold up.
Yep.
It's an hour in.
Yep.
She had met everybody here. She told me she wants to bring up Ray's quote. We're going to talk about that for a moment, but we're also going to end the night at an hour. I am
Uh-huh.
very proud of everybody here for being my family and BB3TV welcoming in a new BB3 member. Thank you all for
Who
being
has impeccable taste in shirts? I'm
yes,
just saying.
including James Network. Jeremy, thank you for being here as well too, brother. We have your back. We're gonna bring that quote up. We'll talk about it if you want.
There.
But what we will do, we will actually end the night as far as we're going through everybody and showing where you can find them. And we're gonna end it with you.
Well, you want me to mention?
Well, if you want to speak of it, you can.
I do want to speak because
Please.
Ray is bringing the vibe that you should always try and bring. We are all going through a struggle. We're all going through our own struggle. We all have that thing. And we're going to continue to have that little challenge or that big challenge.
Mhm.
But we're here because there's somebody maybe 5 seconds ago who had just experienced their last second. And so they were on the table wishing to it be over. They wanted more. So we're here still getting more.
Yeah.
Ray says, life is a battlefield. Any day you can walk off the battlefield is a successful moment. So are we going to focus on the battlefield or are we going to focus on the successful moment? Which one are we going to focus on? Because we can choose which one we want to focus on. But what we focus on is what we're going to feel like.
It's fucked up. I usually focus on the battlefield.
Yes, we went through that hard time. We're going to focus on that hard time. But guess what? We're like, we have a chance to focus on something else.
There's always something more to like the steps
Oh.
of everything is what you're saying. It's like, you know, there's a battlefield, there's this bullshit. Like there's always a way to look at things. Unfortunately, myself, I always look at things in a negative way and I know how to like
That's the
fucking
human condition.
Yeah.
And congratulations, Ray, that you bring up that quote. And
Yeah.
hopefully that comes to you in the very hardest of times because people have left.
Yeah.
They're done. But we're
Mhm.
still here.
And Pat Benatar had taught us that love is also a battlefield.
Love is about
Heartache to heartache, we stand.
I was thinking
No
of
promises, no demands. You know.
love is a battle.
That's exactly what I was thinking. The song.
And
I was too. As
and-
soon as I saw that, it was in my. I'm like, I gotta wait.
Start with Jeremy, all the way down. Let's end this shit
Now,
right
We're
now.
doing it.
all right. See you guys later.
No, start with everybody. Where
I
can
thought
you
you just
find
meant
them?
end it.
Where do we find you, Jeremy?
Yeah,
Oh.
every person, Tom.
To be perfectly honest, I don't want anybody finding me anywhere.
Well, he's right there. I see him.
Just look me up on pretty much any social media, TikTok. I am on Instagram, but I don't do anything on there. I am on X. I don't do anything on there. I am on Facebook. I try not to do anything on there, but I got a little thing called the Things Network that I gotta keep. So
Yeah.
I'm on it with Supernatural Talk, the 13th Dimension, and Marks on Wrestling.
The Things Network is where the bulk of where you'll find Jeremy.
You go to Things Network, that's where you'll find me. That's pretty much my hiding hole. Otherwise, you're not going to find me anywhere else.
All right. Well, and then there's this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much the same as Jeremy. You can find me on Facebook and also the Things Network, and again, newly created Multiverse Network that was created about a week ago. And you could also, I forgot one other page. I forgot.
BB3TV.
Well, that too, BB3TV. But also, yeah, you can find me there too, along with also my other page. You can also find me on YouTube. I do audio series called Scary Stories Presented in the Dark, which is both on YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, there's a really cool story on there read by this guy who has like this awesome YouTube channel.
If it makes you feel better, so everyone knows. Unfortunately, I did uncover some stories that had a lot of hidden mistakes, and I've had to go and repair them. So I'm going to those, but I got a new series coming out, and yes, Tom is one of the volunteers, alongside with Jeremy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Dom did one too. Dom did one too.
Huh?
Dom did one too.
Yeah, well, no, he did one for the first one.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
the
yeah.
new series.
I feel like I got the easiest part in that series.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Well, I got to read one called Booger, so that was...
Yeah, it was disgusting, but it was a good story.
You know what? Just for you, Tom, I am going to write a short story that's somehow pickles are involved.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
I was able to do the cockroach story for Nick.
Oh.
Now I gotta find
Janet Jameson did that already.
Tom, you know you're gonna
Well,
have to-
no, listen. When Jenna Jameson did it, they started off as cucumbers. They ended up as pickles.
Hey,
But that
Tom,
was
you know
because of what
you're
she
gonna
did
have to
with
do
them.
when Jeremy writes.
Get me off camera. Christ.
Hey, you know what, Tom?
I will figure out a way to give you nightmares, Tom, because I gave Nick nightmares and I also gave Adrian nightmares. With
Yeah, you certainly did. I'm just gonna say this,
I have a way with giving people nightmares. So your time is coming, Tom.
Tom. All I'm gonna say right now is that when Jeremy writes a story, you're gonna have to record that story too, but you're gonna have to speak in Rick and Morty's voice. I mean, like, geez, Rick.
I mean, listen. I mean, I could do it. You know. I mean, listen. You know. I mean.
Oh no.
I mean, listen.
Wait a minute. What the hell is that? There's some kind of weird animal
talk like
crying.
Morty.
There's some kind of weird animal crying, and I don't really like it.
You know what? You keep up with this, you're just gonna end up in Cronenberg world.
Oh no.
Hey, Robert. Mom and I were just speaking. She says she loves you to death. She loves your personality.
I love your smile. Your face just glows with joy.
Wait a minute. What about mine?
Wait, go back to Robert. Where's he?
Oh, whoa.
Tom.
Me, right? All right. Well, whatever.
Tom, before we end it, is there any way you could show a video of Robert's birds going to him?
Well, I don't know. He has a lot of videos of the birds.
sure it's not the movie?
Listen, he like
the
there
book?
they are.
Oh, that's
Here's one of them.
nice, Robert.
These are right outside his door.
Robert, do you
They
feel
were.
He's just glaring at you.
birds?
Pardon?
An angry bird.
Do you feel a special connection to birds?
Yeah. Yeah, that was at the other place I was at, and I had to leave because the sisters locked me up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, that's a whole
Well-
other story in itself.
And a quote that I'd prefer to have for myself would be Optimus Prime's transform and roll out. I'm in a wheelchair.
Smile.
Love it. She loves your smile, bro.
Well,
Tom.
Your family, I love you.
Oh,
I've already
right.
been a few years, so yeah.
Tom,
John, what to do is-
Look at Jeremy.
And
He
you-
knows-
What the hell is that? A cat? What the hell? Jesus of the Christ!
and you can find me. You can find me on the Things Network with Nikki on the Paranormal Perth, and we're also doing another one with a few people over in Concrete, Washington, and in Seattle, Washington, called S4 Paranormal Bunker on Wednesday nights over there, Thursdays afternoon here.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
that's
So
on
what I'm
YouTube.
gonna do right now is I'm gonna do something different. Tom,
Yeah.
you already did yours, right? Everybody did theirs.
Yeah.
You could put me on screen, and then I'm gonna leave.
Wait, no, we're all going to leave together. We're just going
Right.
to end it. No,
This is what I'm saying.
we ain't
I'm
doing one
gonna
at a
say
time.
where you could find me, and I'm gonna leave Monica to say what she needs to say, and then just end the show. Thank you guys for everything. I love you guys. Welcome to BB3TV. You are always BB3 family. You can only find me on BB3TV. Welcome, Monica.
I appreciate all of you showing up. Thank you for your time. Your time is the most precious thing you have, and you never get that back. So the fact that you gave it to me and us means the world. You can find me on Being Monica. I'm on YouTube and Facebook right now. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, watch my videos. Let me know what you think. And if you want me to do anything special, I'm happy to take requests.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna post the link again.
Wait, didn't Joe say something yet before we ended things? Because I don't think he did.
Joe,
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you gotta get Joe, Tom.
bring the insanity. Come on, Joe, what do you have?
So if you want to find me in anything I do, you can just look for utterlyinsaneproductions.com or go to insaneasylumpodcast.com. And you'll find all the links on the front page.
There we go. Yeah, I was starting to get a little concerned. I thought.
And by the way, what you hear and you think is a cat crying, there. See,
Who is that?
this is Joy.
Joy, that is the best word in the whole world.
Her name
Joy is
well,
better than happy.
we call her Joy, but her name is Timber Joy. But she's, 8 years old now?
Looks like Pharaoh.
8 years old, and she's a purebred Siberian Husky.
Insane Joe, your
With
dog's name
attitude.
is Joy. Your
Yes.
dog's name is Joy.
Yes,
Do you feel joy?
most of the time.
Well, only when he pets her.
Yeah, there you go. I like that answer, Tom.
All that matters is that you feel joy.
She's letting you have it, Joe.
No, she's over there by Mama because she's got food or something.
All right, we're gonna end the
wait,
live.
that's the door
We
open.
don't all have to leave, but we can end the live.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you everybody for joining us along the way. Ray, Kate was here earlier. Carmen
she
was here
was?
earlier. Yeah. Kate popped in for a bit.
Oh wait, no, in the chat. I thought you meant she was actually.
Oh no. She was in the chat. Ray, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Ray. I love the combo. You're awesome.
We'll have to have you on with Monica at some point so you guys can meet. He's a very interesting person.
I love
and
interesting.
and and I love Ray. He's awesome.
You'll have to have me on. 'cause
I mean,
gotta
we've
talk
all
to him.
had our times like busting on each other and everything, but
From
he's
he
awesome.
said he was from Wisconsin originally and had leukemia.
Yeah.
So
he
it's
now
Yeah, he's
lives,
been
interesting
through
to
some
talk
stuff.
to him.
yeah, it says he now lives down in Kentucky.
He's been through some stuff.
Yeah, but I'm still in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, and
Mhm.
we will see you all soon.
Have a good night.
Yep.
And